Hello, and welcome to another video of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, Part 3. Right, so where did we leave off? Ah, yes. We had just rescued a lady. And we already know her name, apparently, despite us not being told just yet. You know, the reason why I don't talk so much during my playthroughs is that I'm always concentrating on the cutscenes. I find it awkward to read and talk at the same time. I mean, I can do it. It's just weird. I might as well just not talk at all and just have a silent playthrough. Not much of a commentary playthrough, I'm not talking. Don't worry, that wasn't my audio going quiet, that's the game. Right. Pardon me. What I normally do is I put Titania and Gatry here. Well, actually here, so they can get surrounded. Then all these guys run up and just die. Here, I usually put Oscar and I think it was Ike here to stop all these people. Void usually has Void's down here. Race is just in the middle to heal. And Shionen's about here to help that side or this side. For me, this level isn't about grinding XP, more or less just keeping everyone alive. Although, I think it's better to put them here and put someone else there, because then they can just stand in the heal bush, or heal hedge rather. Alternatively, I could just slowly work my way down here. Right. Let's trade with Void. I usually trade back and forth during this mission anyway, because sometimes Void will start to lose health and I'll need Titania to hold the front. Ah, even better. Because they don't have any droppables? Oh, I want Titania to have the hammer. For him. Put Void down here. So, on the way home from work today, I was thinking about things I could do in Fire Emblem Warriors. It would be neat if they added in a create your own unit. And I don't mean something superly overpowered like Robin or Cardboard Corin. Something more like how in the original Dynasty Warrior games, you can create your own unit, and they would sit on the field. The way you'd create them, you'd pick the gender, the weapon they'd use, voice, armor, hairstyle, etc, etc. That could work as well in Fire Emblem, because you could just have, say, make your own Pegasus Knight, and you wouldn't have to create every single character in Fire Emblem, because there's so many of them, like Tana, Camilla, Soren, Cecilia. There's too many characters to have the small roster that Dynasty Warrior games tend to have. I say small, but they usually start off small. Like Fire Emblem, Hyrule Warriors started off with like, what, 10, 12? And then it slowly added in other characters. But adding in a create your own unit would work well for it. Speaking of Pegasus Knights, it makes me wonder how they're going to work that in. And mounts too, really. Well, I have a vague idea how they could do it. In Dynasty Warriors, you could summon your horse by pressing, I think it was either L1 or R1, doesn't matter which, you could just summon your horse and it would just magically appear out of nowhere. You could use that. Only for certain characters though. If you've played Fire Emblem 1, 3, or 5, Thracia, you could dismount and remount, like Kada, or Shida, however you want to pronounce it, would use spears only on her Pegasus and only swords on the ground. So you could work that in. And with Fire Emblem having certain units having different weapons, you could also add in the weapon switching. I believe some Dynasty Warrior games had that too. I think Empire's 8 has alternate weapons. So you could have your Lyn running around with a sword, and then you just press triangle or X and switch to your bow and start smacking them with that. I do wonder how they're going to differentiate the 3DS and Switch versions though. It'd be strange if they were just the exact same game. They're probably going to do something weird to make you buy both 3DS and Switch version, like, if you buy these two, you'll get a code to unlock Lucina, or some damn like that. You know they do something dumb with DLC. It's almost a given. I think it is a given. Both Legends and Warriors on the Wii U both had season passes, so it's not too far-fetched to think that. Although I hope they don't restrict whole franchises to DLC though. I don't want to have to buy like a £5 pack just to get Leaf and Selef and Julia when they should already be in the game to begin with. That'd be really stupid if they did that. Can't you shove? I guess not. Actually, going back to that create your own unit thing, they could do DLC, like you could buy voice packs or armor packs, so you could create other units. I wonder if they would limit beast stones though. Speaking of beast stones, that would be an interesting character to have. Maybe put Pan in, or Jaden from Fates. Man, I can't remember many characters who use beast stones apart from Pan, her kid, Jaden, that wolf guy. Who else? I don't remember many beast stones. I think that was an awakening thing. No, wait, no. So, I'm playing a game that has it right now. What am I doing? It doesn't have beast stones per se, but they have beast kin, dude, guys. So yeah, you could use some characters in this game. I wonder what characters you could pull from this. It's a lot of characters you could have. Out of this game, Ike's a given. Ike is definitely a given. If he's not in the game, that is going to be so weird to not have. It would kill Warriors if Ike wasn't in it. It just raises the question: is he going to use his Radiant Dawn look, or his Path of Radiance? Could do both. I mean, as a costume to a thing. You could have Radiant Dawn Ike and Path of Radiance Ike. Man, I hope Marth gets like a classic costume. If you've never seen Fire Emblem 1 Marth, you need to look it up, it's ridiculous. It's like, you know how Ness Link looks? Just think of a Marth version of that. But on the subject of actual characters getting in though, I do have quite a lot of characters I want to see in Warriors. I've saved an entire list of characters I'd want. I would want characters like Lynn, Micaiah, Gwendolyn, Soren, Titania, Nephany, Young Tiki, Alm. Setsuna. Who else? Oh, Selith, Julia, Finn. Don't want Roy, but I don't mind if he gets in. I have preferred characters I wouldn't want him. trying to think of some more. Sue, Faye, from, was it Far? Faye Far. Luke, Erica, Ephraim, Seth, you've got to put Seth in. Jagan, Kada. Any more? I'm gonna have to pull up my list in a bit. Oh, Minerva. Minerva's another one I'd like to see. La Rachel, just to see how they do a cleric. I'm kind of hoping Warriors isn't filled to the brim of Fates and Awakening characters though. It'd be doing Fire Emblem a disservice if it just focused on just those two games. I know they're sold well, but it's not the only thing that Fire Emblem has. Get like Soren some XP. It's good to have a good. It's good to have a strong mage. I live on there. You do. You there? Put Ike there. Have Titania go get that hammer. Or maybe I should give it to Boyd. That'd be a better idea. Here? Yeah. I do believe I've posted the list of characters I'd like to see in Warriors on my Twitter, actually. I mean, I can't put them that badly if I can't remember who they are. Man, Ike can't kill anything. Ah, come on. I'm still trying to think of some other characters. I think I've already said I want Juliet in from Fire Emblem 4 and 5. Chrom and Lucina are definitely already going to be in the game though. Almost a given. In fact, it is a given. Chrom's already in. We've seen him in the trailer. And Lucina is slowly becoming the mascot. Even though Anna's supposed to be. Was Anna more of an unofficial mascot? I'm not too sure. Ike can double everyone, he just can't kill anyone. God, we gotta get that strength stat up sometime. Can you believe I've gone through like 7 level ups without a single point in strength? It's crazy. Right, let's move Boyd over because he's got the hammer. Oh well, these two will soften them up. Ike's probably gonna miss here. It's my luck. Oh, he didn't. Well, that's good then. Ah! How dare you? Who needs healing? That's it. Just let them come to me now. While Ike struggles to kill a bow user. That's all I needed. There we go! Finally! Probably not the most optimal way of doing the stage, but it's how I do it. Just use Titania and what's his name as walls, where everyone just kills themselves. Doop, doop. This is a pretty long episode. I might end the video after this one. This is a long chapter, just because there's so many people and animations to go through. And I finally got my point in strength. Look at this muscle. It's so small. Man, Alencia is such a tease. If you've played this game, you know what I mean. It's the chapter intro card in my hand. Actually, that short cutscene just gave me an idea. In Fire Emblem Switch, when we get cutscenes like this, I hope it doesn't go modeled. Like, you know how... what game does 3D models and cutscenes? I think Persona Q does. I'd rather it be sprited like it is here for Switch rather than modeled. Maybe give them more poses, but it's like you just have Mist and Alencia with their hands clenched or whatever. That's the only thing that changes except their mouths. You know, I think Enna was bottom of that Fire Emblem, what was it? The voting poll for Fire Emblem Heroes. I think Enna was at the very bottom, or near the bottom of anything. No one likes Enna. Well, that was episode 3 of my playthrough. I've actually got a new outro this time, so hopefully the ending here is not as cold as it was before. Right? I hope you see you tomorrow. Take care.